Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I want to start today by asking you a question. How many of you have woken up, blended a vibrant green spinach smoothie, and felt that little surge of pride? You're starting your day right, getting those greens in, fueling your body. I've been there so many times, it feels like the ultimate health hack, right? But lately, I've been seeing some chatter online, some conflicting headlines that made me pause and ask, is my daily spinach smoothie actually helping me, or could it be causing a hidden problem? Today, we're diving deep into the world of spinach smoothies. We're going to tackle that big question. Are they a fantastic iron boost or a potential oxalate issue? Let's get into it. First, let's talk about the good stuff, the reason we all started blending spinach in the first place. Spinach is a nutritional powerhouse. It's packed with vitamins like A, C, and K, and it's famous for its iron content. Iron is absolutely critical for our bodies. It's a key component of hemoglobin, the protein in our red blood cells that carries oxygen from our lungs to the rest of our body. When you don't have enough iron, you can feel tired, weak, and out of breath. It's a condition called iron deficiency anemia, and according to the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, it's a really common nutritional deficiency. So adding spinach to a smoothie seems like a no-brainer to boost your iron levels, and for many people it is. You get all those vitamins plus fiber and a plant-based source of iron. A study published in the journal Nutrients highlighted that plant-based diets rich in greens like spinach can contribute significantly to overall health and nutrient intake. For example, blending spinach with a vitamin C source like oranges or strawberries is a brilliant move. Vitamin C dramatically increases the absorption of the type of iron found in plants, which is called non-hema iron. So that classic spinach and orange smoothie isn't just delicious, it's smart science. But here's where the story gets a little more complex. Let's talk about oxalates. You might have heard this word thrown around and it can sound a bit scary. Oxalates, or oxalic acid, are natural compounds found in many plants, including spinach. In fact, spinach is one of the foods highest in oxalates. Now, for most people, oxalates are not a problem. Our bodies can process and get rid of them without any trouble. However, for a small subset of the population, a high oxalate diet can become an issue. Here's why. Oxalates can bind with minerals, most notably calcium, in our digestive tract. This binding can do two things. First, it can interfere with the absorption of those minerals. So while spinach contains calcium, the high oxalate content means you might not absorb all of it. More importantly for our topic today, it can also slightly reduce the absorption of iron. So there's a little bit of a tug-of-war happening inside that smoothie. The second and more significant concern is kidney stones. According to the National Kidney Foundation, the most common type of kidney stone is the calcium oxalate stone. These form when calcium and oxalate combine in the urine, creating tiny crystals. If these crystals clump together, they can form a painful stone. If you have a history of kidney stones, or have been told by your doctor that you're at risk, then consuming large amounts of high oxalate foods, like what you'd get in a daily large spinach smoothie, might not be the best idea. I spoke with a registered dietitian, Sarah Davis, who specializes in renal nutrition. She told me, I see patients who love their green smoothies, but they also have a history of kidney stones. It's not that they have to give up spinach forever, but we have to be smart about it. For them, moderation and variety are absolutely key. Downing a huge bunch of raw spinach every single day is probably not the best strategy for their specific condition. This is so important. Health is not one size fits all. What is incredibly healthy for one person might be problematic for another. So does this mean we should all throw out our spinach and cancel our green smoothies? Absolutely not. For the vast majority of us, the benefits of including spinach in our diet far outweigh any potential risks. The vitamins, the fiber, the antioxidants, they're all incredibly valuable. So what's the solution? How do we enjoy our spinach smoothies safely and effectively? It comes down to a few simple, actionable strategies. First, practice moderation and rotation. Maybe you don't need a spinach smoothie 7 days a week. Try rotating your greens. One day use spinach, the next day use kale, which is much lower in oxalates. Then maybe try some romaine lettuce, cucumber, or even herbs like parsley and cilantro. Variety is not only safer, but it also provides your body with a wider array of nutrients. Second, consider cooking your spinach. This might sound weird for a smoothie, but hear me out. Briefly steaming or blanching your spinach before blending it can significantly reduce its oxalate content. According to research published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, boiling spinach can slash oxalate levels by up to 87%. You can steam a big batch, let it cool, and then freeze it in ice cube trays. Then, just pop a few cubes into your blender. It's a fantastic way to get the goodness of spinach with far fewer oxalates. Third, always make sure you're getting enough calcium in your diet from other sources. When you consume calcium-rich foods, along with oxalate-rich foods, the binding process can happen in your gut rather than in your kidneys, and the bound compound is then excreted. This is a good thing. So adding some plain yogurt, kefir, or a calcium-fortified plant milk to your smoothie can be a really helpful strategy. And finally, and this is maybe the most important tip of all, stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day helps dilute your urine, making it much harder for those calcium oxalate crystals to form in the first place. The National Kidney Foundation recommends drinking enough fluid to produce at least 2.5 liters of urine a day if you're prone to stones. For the rest of us, just aiming for those 8 glasses of water a day is a great habit for kidney health and overall well-being. Let's quickly recap. Spinach smoothies can be a fantastic way to boost your intake of iron, vitamins, and fiber, especially when you pair the spinach with a source of vitamin C. However, due to their high oxalate content, daily large quantities might not be suitable for individuals with a history of kidney stones. The solution isn't to fear spinach, but to be smart. Rotate your greens. Consider lightly cooking your spinach before blending. Ensure you have adequate calcium in your diet, and stay well hydrated. By following these simple tips, you can continue to enjoy the amazing benefits of green smoothies while minimizing any potential risks. Health is a personal journey, and it's all about finding what works for your body. It's about balance, moderation, and listening to your own system, or the advice of your doctor if you have a specific condition. Thank you so much for joining me today to untangle this topic. I hope this cleared things up and gave you the confidence to build a better, safer smoothie. If you found this video helpful, I'd be so grateful if you'd give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing to the channel for more deep dives into the health topics we all wonder about. Let me know in the comments below, what's your favorite smoothie combination? I'm always looking for new ideas. Stay healthy, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.